You got beef or something? You got chicken? Ham? Sausage? You got something you want to say to me? You can't reach me from here, buddy. You want to throw hands? You want to throw hands? Give me a bucket. Yeah! Let's get it. Welcome to another episode of the Weekly Rap Recap. I gotta work on this introduction. I don't like it. Y'all know I don't be doing these introductions and shit. But anyway, how y'all doing this week? How y'all been? Did y'all like the episode? Did you catch the last episode? How you feel about it? I know we talked about a lot. It was a whole bunch. We wasn't all over the place. We was talking about love. Never knew what I was missing. But yeah. And what it's like to build the foundation for a long-lasting relationship, and you know what I'm saying? Just so many more things. Y'all saw me get a little vulnerable and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Reading my 4-page letters to my future. But you know, we're gonna get right along past it. So when I think about themes for this particular episode, right? One thing that kept sticking out to me definitely was having faith. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, putting ourselves in situations with people because we lack the faith to find better. And it's so interesting. You know what I'm saying? It's so interesting when you really think about it. Like, having that faith to take that time on your own to really get to know who you are as a person. Like, who you are as a person. What are you looking for in a partner? What do what ways can you improve yourself to be a better partner? What kind of qualities are you looking for in a mate? You know what I'm saying? And things like that. I know for me, I had a problem with holding on to situations too long. I love holding on. Very hard to do when the love's gone. But like I would try. It was hard, but I'd still try. You know what I'm saying? And I know that particular people just weren't giving me what I needed and what I wanted out of a relationship. But at the time, it seemed easier to stay connected to that situation because if I stay there, at least I'm not alone, right? Like, at least I got somebody. At least I'm not by myself like you other lonely niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? And when you think about it, it's like, is it really worth it though? For real, like, if the person that you with is not even making you happy, like, is it any worse than being alone? If you're in a relationship where you feel alone, is it anything worse than actually being alone? And for me, that answer was no. But I've learned how to really put my faith in God and myself. And fortunately, I was lucky enough to have grown up in a household where I got to see what that look like. Like, I got to see what proper love looked like by experiencing it every day. And I'm not saying that my parents' marriage is perfect. I don't know the ins and outs of their marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even I see them bicker, but I ain't ever really even seen them argue. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they do, it's something that didn't happen in front of us. So again, like, it gave us the opportunity to grow up in a healthier environment because our parents did the work to become stable people before getting together. Because again, if y'all peep the episode, I think in certain marriages, like, now everybody ain't gonna agree with what I gotta say, and that's cool. If you don't agree with it, just don't agree with it. It's fine. But I think when you trying to build a long lasting marriage, that's an act of God. It is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things where, you have to do a certain amount of work in your personal life to even become a good spouse. Because it's one thing to be a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a sneaky leak, a baby mama, a baby daddy. But I think it's a whole different type of beast to actually become a spouse. And this is me saying this as a person that has never been married, but so again, this is just me just thinking out loud. But you know what I'm saying, I think it's a whole another level to build a relationship, a partnership with somebody that you have the full intention of spending a lifetime with, right? Like, we talking about, getting houses, potentially having kids, pets, like building things together, getting old and gray and stuff like that. Like, I gotta look at your ass every day. You know what I'm saying? And that's not something to really take super lightly, because if you take that lightly, then you run the risk of attaching yourself to somebody that really ain't even for you. And that's why I think that, a true marriage can be an act of God sometimes, because it's something that you have to work for. It's something that you have to be patient in order to get. And that's what my dad and I were talking about. Like, we've kind of really gotten into the habit of rushing the process. And this society that we live in now, people just want things so fast. Everybody wants immediate results. It's just like, oh, we met, we cool, like, we caught a vibe, let's move in together. Like, let's start fucking, let's move in together, and let's start this family. Like, let's do this fucking thing. And I don't know you, I don't know your family, I don't know what you like, I don't know what you look like when you pissed off, I don't know how you like to talk to people when you get mad. All I know is this, like, 1 month you, 2 month you, 3 months, 6 month, you know what I'm saying, version of you that is trying to impress me. So of course I'm getting the best parts of you. And if we rush this shit, then I've committed myself to a person that I don't even know. I've made lifelong decisions with somebody that I barely know, and now I'm changing that. Because I was definitely one of those persons that move very quickly. Like, if I met somebody, it's just like, yeah, this is it. Like, I feel this connection. You must be the one. You gotta be. And no, niggas was putting on their best face. Niggas was putting on their best fucking face and putting on a show to get you exactly in that place where it's just like, yeah, I'm in love, let's do this thing. And then motherfuckers get to acting wild. Niggas get to acting wild and crazy, and you sitting up here looking stupid like, damn, what did I get myself into? Because you was rushing. Because for me, I was looking for something in those relationships. I thought that relationship was going to complete me, so of course I rushed the process instead of figuring out that I'm already whole and complete, right? And now that I've taken that time to make myself whole and complete, I'm not looking for that fast love. I'm looking for that real love. I'm looking for that person that can be my best friend. You know what I mean? That person that you want to call on your good days and your bad ones. The one where it's okay for them to see you cry. You know what I'm saying? Like, they understand you when you spazzing out, because they know what's at the root of that, because they taking the time to get to know you inside out, upside down, and across the room, and you've done the same for them. So that way, when that person is spazzing out, you've known, like, you've taken that time to know, like, yeah, this is what I want. Yeah, I can handle this. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even give yourself a chance to even know if you could even handle that other person, or if that person can even handle you. You know what I'm saying? Are you really gonna get what it is that you're looking for out of that situation? Or are you just here to not feel alone? Are you just here because you need somebody that's gonna help you pay rent? That's a roommate. You know what I'm saying? You could have got a roommate. Like, you don't need no living dick for that. Like, you could have just got a roommate. You know what I'm saying? You could have did something else. But you know what I'm saying? We be looking for something more in the wrong people and not knowing when to let go. You know what I'm saying? When we move too fast and we get ourselves in these situations, we want to act like, oh, well, I done did it, now I can't let go. I done invested too much in this situation. You still not happy? And I just wonder, like, why we get so caught up sometimes. Like, why do we feel like we need to rush the process? Why do we feel like we need to skip steps? It's just like, oh, we caught a vibe. Now let's start doing this family shit. So like, whoa, why are you rushing? You know what I'm saying? Why are you rushing? You know, it's just like, oh, I gotta get money, so I'm gonna just take this job. Or, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I gotta get money, so I'm gonna just rob this bank. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, and instead of finding like a skill or a craft or something that fulfills you, instead of taking the right steps, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, yeah, I get it. The right way is the slow way, or it can be, or it can at least seem that way, right? You know what I'm saying? We live in a day and age now where it's more normalized to get a tummy tuck than a workout plan. Because niggas don't want to eat. Not eat. Niggas don't want to put in the work no more. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, fuck eating right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go get this BBL and keep eating these tacos. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep. It's just like, I'm gonna just do this shit the easy way. But it's not really easy. How much bread did you have to stack for that? What did you have to do to even do that? And that's worth more to you than just making these lifestyle changes, changing your habits. Like, we'd rather have somebody like physically cut us open. You know what I'm saying? Like, the motherfuckers on the, you know, the people on the internet, right? We see it all the time with rappers and stuff. The gimmick rappers that, you know, just say weird shit and pull weird stunts on the internet for popularity and shit. But you realize something, they come and they go. What it was built on was never substantial in the first place. You know what I'm saying? But when you think of somebody, right? Think of some of these rappers, right? Where they stuff is built on something real. Lil Pump, shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? Shenanigans. Where is he now? Nobody cares. 6ix9ine, shenanigans. Where is he now? Nobody fucking cares, right? But then you got somebody like J. Cole. Y'all love him. Kendrick. Y'all love him. That's not gimmicks. That's not fakeness. That's something authentic. And it took them time to build that. You know what I'm saying? It took them time to get to that point. But their shit was built on something real. And therefore it was long lasting. Right? This shit can apply to anything. Going back to those relationships. When you got your best friend and y'all already had that companionship, that bond, and then it turns into love, and then it turns into something else. It's just like, y'all done built that up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could be best friends first. Y'all know how to fight. Y'all know how to argue. Y'all know this. Y'all know that. Y'all know everything about each other. And it gave y'all the opportunity to choose each other. So y'all already know that on your best and your worst days, y'all still gonna choose each other because y'all been choosing each other. day in, day out, whatever. It wasn't rushed. It wasn't forced. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't none of that. Y'all allowed. Y'all let God bring y'all together and then show y'all like, oh, this is the one. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this is the one. Instead of being like, let's do that one. Let's do that one over there and let's just see how it goes. Let's just see how it works out. I'll make it work. Make it work. It's all right. It's fine. Be like, oh, I don't really like pork, but I'll eat a little bacon this time. Be like, nigga, your stomach gonna be fucked up. You ain't gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be good for you. It's not gonna be good to you because it wasn't meant for you. You just making it work. It's like, nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Why don't, like, for me, I've learned that sometimes it's just more beneficial to just take a step back and allow God to work. Take a step back and allow God to just do what it is that he gonna do. Because he gonna do it regardless. The only thing that we really cause ourselves by going against what we know in our heart is right for us is just cause more pain. You cause more pain, more resentment, more trauma. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes if you do got kids in the game and you in a situation that ain't healthy, now you done putting it on to your kids and they seeing it. It's just like, I don't know nobody. That don't really serve nobody. We better off just doing what it do. You know what I'm saying? We know what gotta be done here. And like, yeah, it might not be easy, it might not be cute, it might not be pretty, but you know, sometimes we just make mistakes. And you have to own those mistakes. Sometimes, and really it's not mistakes because it allows you to learn. Any mistake that you make just takes you one step closer to where it is that you're supposed to be. So why don't you just learn a lesson in that and move forward? That's how I see things. But on that note, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. What are y'all thoughts about this last episode? Is there anything that y'all want to add into it? Anything that y'all thought that I missed? You know what I'm saying? Anything that y'all wish we would have talked about? Of course, I'm going to bring Pops back sometime soon, but I got a few other things that I'm working on. Y'all just going to have to stay tuned to see what I got next. Y'all just going to have to stay tuned. But we'll see y'all on Friday, and we'll see what happens. On that note, I'm going to let y'all go. If y'all like this, make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, all of those things. If you're looking for my other YouTube channel, any of my social media pages, anything like that, or if you want to donate to the platform, that link is going to be at the bottom. It's a one-stop shop. It's going to be all you need from me. But, you know, again, I am Marissa the Think. I hope y'all had a good week. I hope y'all having a good weekend. And let's get ready to start this next week. Have some new conversations and some new experiences. I'll let y'all later.